And then I'll go back to our browser, and as you scroll down, it explains a little bit about how the command line interface works. And then if we scroll down some more, there's a bit about preparing a new Grunt project, which is what we need. It explains that we need two files, a package.json file and the grunt file. The package.json is used by the Node Package Manager, and it's similar to our bower.json file. If we scroll down, we can see an example of what it might look like. What we can do, though, is create an empty file with just opening and closing brackets to make it a valid JSON file, and from there, we can install Grunt and Grunt plugins. So after we have our package.json file, we'll just run this command to install Grunt. So I'm going to go back to our main directory for our project, and I'm going to create a new file called package.json. Now we talked a little bit about what JSON is earlier, but basically it's just an associative array, which is something that you'd learn about very early on as you develop programming skills, but it's in JavaScript syntax. So we'll open up this file inside of our editor, and we'll just add an opening and a closing curly bracket, and we'll save it. And next, if we go back to the browser, we can install Grunt with this command. So Npm Install Grunt is just installing a node package called Grunt, and then the save dev command will add a new line to this dev dependencies section inside of the package.json file that points to the version that we're using. Specifically, it will use the tilde version number, which means that if we update these packages later, it will look for the latest patched version of each one of these packages. Again, these are using semantic versioning as a version numbering system, just like our packages in Bower and just like our packages in Bundler. So there's a lot of carryover from components that we've used earlier on in this series. So let's run this npm install grunt and then save dev. I'm just going to copy the command, jump to the command line, paste it in, and hit enter. As long as we didn't get any errors, we should be okay. Now I'm going to go back to our editor, and you'll see if you refresh the package.json file that we now have our dev dependencies, and Grunt is listed here along with the version that we downloaded. This is a very similar setup to the way Bower works. And actually, it's the other way around in terms of chronology. Node Package Manager, or NPM, created this structure first and Bower followed suit. But the idea is that what we're doing is creating a package that is our project, and our package has some dependencies, among which is Grunt. Now, this project that we're creating isn't something that we'll end up sharing as a package that other people will use, but we'll use the same structure in order to establish what dependencies our project has. Okay, so now we have Grunt.